Kia ora and welcome back to Wellywood Wargaming. My name is Damon and I'm back with another campaign battle report here. This is the first game of the takeover phase in our campaign here in Wellington, and it's going to be Chokestack, the Escher gang, with their horrific chem alchemy actually, against my Outcasts, the Pilgrims of the Cleansing Flame. The interesting thing about this is this Escher gang is kind of a direct counter to my gang in that they don't have to worry about the willpower checks with terrifying, things like that. My wounds don't really matter. We have gas weapons, toxin weapons, so I'm a little bit worried about these guys, but let's go and have a look at the gangs in this Gunk tank scenario.
Okay, and here we have Chokestack, formerly known as the Chokestack Dames, back again in this Gunk tank scenario. So some toxic colours on these guys to match the Gunk tank scenario itself, but just quickly running through these, it's 7 random fighters in the crew for each gang here, and we've got a couple missing for these guys, or gals should I say. Mama Mabs, the queen here, she has got dodge and the classic sort of loadout with the shock whip, combi weapon, bolt and needler, mesh armor, and that's pretty much it for her by the looks of it. However, she has got a caryatid here, which is definitely not a Necron. Definitely not a Necron, but yeah, just a stand-in proxy model there. We've also got the Death Maiden here, Penny the Punisher, who has had a movement increase by the looks of it. Very nasty indeed, with spring up of course, and she's got the needle pistol, layered flak armor now, and a venom claw should I say. We then have this, where's the matriarch? There's the matriarch of course, Toxic Bonnie skipping there. And she's got, of course, sprint smoke grenades, a stiletto sword, a backup las gun, and a nightshade chem thrower with a chem synth and mesh armor. So lots of stuff for Toxic Bonnie there. I believe this one is a wild runner, Lula Popscar. She's got flak armor, a wild bow, and acid arrows, which I think have been quite good in most games from the look of it. And then we've got what looks to be 3 little sisters. Am I right?
Yeah.
All have got sort of stiletto knife and las pistols and stub guns and whatnot. So that is Chokestack as we go and have a look at the Pilgrims of the Cleansing Flame over here. So, interesting one, of course. This is 7 random. So we did do the random rolls for this, and both of us have got our leaders and our champs and whatnot. However, I'm missing all of my long range threats, which weren't really threats anyway because they're only outcast scum, but I'm missing 3 auto gunners. One with grenades and a close combat ganger as well. However, I have got my heavy hitters here too. So Cardinal Bolifax III is the Clovis the Redeemer stand-in here. Of course, he's got a toughness increase and a wound increase as well. Very, very scary guy. He's now got a Reflect Shroud, Incombustible Hawbuck, Pyromantic Mantle, Book of Redemption, Mastercrafted Eviscerator, and light carapace armor now. So yeah, got lots and lots of shenanigans to do. And of course he's terrifying too, so it's worth mentioning that. In case you're wondering what these gubbins are here, they're both cherubs, and they're both one for each champion here as well. So we've got Sister Helica here with a fire pike. She has had a toughness increase and a cool increase, and has an auto pistol, armored undersuit, mesh armor. She also has some stims that she bought off these guys. She's got 2 doses of Night, so she might need one in this game. And has a Cherub Servitor, of course, with the fire pike. And Nerves of Steel is the skill there, so pretty good for her. We then have Sister Bella, who is a bit more close combat-y. She's got a sword and a flail with Berserker. No stat increases. She did lose movement, but then gained movement shortly after that to make up for it. So she's pretty plain, but she's also got the cherub there as well. Next we have 3 gangers. So we've got Sister Odrad there, who has a movement increase and a willpower increase with a sawn-off shotgun, mesh armor, reclaimed auto pistol, and boning sword. Next to her with the giant chainsword is Sister Graver, who has a willpower increase, mesh armor, chainsword, and reclaimed auto pistol. And the very last ganger there, Sister Gaius, who has a ballistic skill decrease. She got shot in the eye and a cool up, so she's got a cool of 7 now. with mesh armor, needle pistol, reclaimed auto pistol. And last but by no means least, my demon host, which hasn't had a name so far, but he's been pretty cool. He has now already got a movement increase, so he's movement 7, quite an interesting fella. He gets worse throughout the game, so the more turns that we take, the more flesh wounds he takes. Kind of a cool mechanic, but there we go. We're going to get into it. So both gangs are set up now. We've got the sisters over on this side. Champion and Ganger, a little group there, another Champion and Ganger with cherubs, both of them, and of course Cardinal Bolifax and his mate under there as well, and most importantly, using Needleways to have the Demon Host come on at the end of turn 1 for the sisters. Now if we look around the battlefield here, we've got Grub Targerson came in as a bounty hunter for the Escher, and he's infiltrated in right on top of the Gunk tank there, just to start things off. And then over here with the Escher, we've got the Champion with the Chem Thrower up high here, with the little sister helping her out. And again, same as me actually, we've got the Death Maiden and a little sister, and a Wild Runner and a little sister, and somewhere there's a leader. In fact, there she is, there's the leader through there. So little groups all over, and we're going to get straight into it and roll for priority here. In fact, we don't need to roll for priority, do we? Because I've got the toll crossing, so I do get turn 1. Don't really need it, haven't got any range, but we'll use it anyway just to save rolling. Let's get into it. So that's actually the end of turn 1. No action was had whatsoever. It was just moving. I've just flipped over to this side here. We've got the Escher advancing much further forward actually. The free bounty hunter in the middle there, Grub Targerson, has already done his activation to actually claim a Gunk token. So he's going to leg it off this way, or that way, or whichever way actually. And the Death Maiden is right in the centre there as well. Interestingly, I have used Needleways to deploy my Demon Host, and he's in this building here, hidden away behind the Escher as they advance forward. Over on this side, we have 3 little groups, Cardinal Bolifax and his Needle Pistol sister there. We've got Sister Graver and Mobella, close combat guys there. Odrad there with the sawn-off shotgun, and of course Sister Helica over on this right flank here. So now we do actually have to roll for priority. So obviously I had it last time, so I imagine if we just roll a draw, then the Escher will get it. Oh, okay, thanks for that. That's fine. So I do get priority here. Decisions. So the wise decision probably would have go for Grub Targerson in the middle there. Would have been able to get a sawn-off shotgun in his face, certainly. However, it doesn't leave me very vulnerable, so instead the newly infiltrated Needleways beast is going to be charging, hopefully, through this hole here at young Blue Hair. So the D3 for the charge here, I get 1 inch. So I do get 8 inches here because I've got a movement 7. I just need to measure that across the top. Oh, yeah, very much in there, across the top, I would say. Would you help me out, Nick? I think we're in there yet. Yeah, easy. Sweet. So, moving in now. Yeah. This guy was pretty good in the last game. Now you get to turn to face me there, so it will be -1 to hit if you can take the damage there. So I've got 3 attack space, +1 for charging, and let me just 1, 2, 3, 4, so 5 attacks with the hitting on 3s here. So not like a Death Maiden, but still quite a lot. Wow, so 3 of them actually miss, but 2 hit. So strength 6, I imagine we'll be winning on 2s. Yeah. Wow, yeah, so only 1 gets through, and I think they're -1 AP. Does she have any armor?
No armor.
No armor, so yeah, that would be 2 damage, I believe. So, 2 serious injuries. Now, do I want to take the coup de grace there? I think, of course, I have to, just to get the numbers down early on in the game. So I will take the coup de grace there and will not consolidate. So, we'll see what happens to Sister Blue Hair there. 40, she's missing next game, but unless it's a 40, could be Humiliated. I'm not sure, we might have to look at that one. I think Humiliated is 46, but yeah, Escher turn 1 now.
So in retaliation, the cool-headed Grub Targarson, instead of bouncing, he is going to throw a frag grenade over into this cherub here and hope that it misses to hit the other guys. So yeah, his ballistic skill is...
3+. It hits.
Yep, he certainly hits there. So does he run out of frag grenades? That's the question.
Oh, yes,
I think it's a 4 or 5 up there.
Oh, do I roll?
Oh yeah, you just roll for frag grenades.
before.
Yep, grenades are fun. He does run out of frag grenades, so that is his only frag grenade shot. However, it does hit. He kind of probably wanted the miss there, so we'll just see what the template holds. We put the template over there. It probably will hit the cherub. It will hit the cherub, but nothing else. Now the cherub is very nimble, so the cherub gets a 4+ save here.
Does he need to wound first?
But yeah, you still need to wound me first, yes, I may as well. Most definitely.
Yeah.
And would knock it back as well. Now, I do save it though, so the cherub does save the frag thing. I'll just have to quickly look at the rules there because I might have to move out of the blast radius of that as well for that attack to be dodged. But there you go. Sister Odrad moving out behind this gunk tank over here and actually shooting into Grub Targarson as he just makes his way back into safety. So we'll see. We've got a sawn-off shotgun here. Now we don't get the close range bonus, so it's just a 4 up here. Does miss, so nothing happens there. And that's straight over to the Escher. Something amusing just happened. Rizzy Starcat here, the Escher Juve, our little sister, just tried to open this crate here. And it was a frag trap. However, then we rolled a subsequent 1 and it was a dud. So got away with that one scot-free. And she's moved up onto the top to help her champion out there. So the Escher Juve has moved in as a little decoy there, as we've got the Death Maiden primed, ready to explode behind there, and we've also got the Chem Thrower on the roof there, neither of which have gone this turn. So Sister Graver here has taken the bait, and she's coming out with her reclaimed auto pistol and shooting the little sister there. So heading on with a 4 here. Not in close range. We do hit though, but it's an ammo check, and this is reclaimed, so we're a 5 up here. So I do run out of reclaimed auto pistol, which I think has happened every single game for her. So that was 1 shot, wasn't it? So wounding on a 4 here. Doesn't wound, but does pin her. So it does stop her actually getting the double action to get the token next turn if she does get priority. So that does help a little bit, just pinning her. So a Wild Runner shot here with acid arrows into Sister Odrad there on the corner. I was hoping it would be to Sister Graver because I don't care about her so much, but let's see what happens. She's still got a hit though. I imagine it's not close range, so we'll just measure this quickly. What's the range on a bow? 18 inches, I think?
Yeah, short range is 9.
Short range is 9.
Looks like it's just out.
Yeah, it might be just out there.
Oh, hang on. What's that?
Oh,
It's very close.
No,
We can roll for it.
base to base?
I think so. It's hard for me to see.
Okay, well, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. But if it kills me, then I'll be very upset.
What happened the last time you were chatting?
Yeah, now these things set you on fire as well, so they're quite nasty. But what's your ballistic skill on these guys? 4, 5?
It's a 4 up.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But it's actually -1.
So that will hit, regardless of where it is. And you've got your
ammo. I always
yep,
forget.
ammo.
Fine.
Yep. So she's fine.
So this is to wound.
Yep. So wounding does not wound, but do you set me on fire? Oh,
I'm not going to take that.
oh yeah. Oh, it still sets her on fire. She's set on fire, but she's not wounded. So that's an interesting one. Being set on fire is not very nice, especially when I'm the gang that's supposed to be setting people on fire. Damn it! And in response to that, Sister Merbella, the champion, is coming out with her normal auto pistol, actually, not reclaimed, not cheap and scummy, and shooting back at the Wild Runner there. So looking to hit on a 4 up here because she's a champion, but she just has terrible ballistic skill because she's an Outcast champion. That will hit though with 2 shots, so very nice there. So 2 wounding on. Now these guys are strength 2, but it's toughness 3, aren't they, Wild Runners?
Yeah.
Yep. So wounding on a 4 here. 1 will wound. Does she have any armor?
Flat.
Flak armor on her. We'll just see if she makes the save. She doesn't.
Nice.
Yeah. So that will be an injury dice there. As the rain hammers down out. Oh, jeepers. Dear, oh dear. So yeah, that is an out of action for her. So we'll see what what that does, and then we need a cool check for the Death Maiden, who I imagine will be fine. But 20, she's fine. She's in recovery.
Yeah.
But the Death Maiden has to make a cool check there to see if she freaks out. It'd be hilarious if she does, but she does not. She's very, very cool. So she's still in the game. But interestingly, that will be, I believe, that will be a bottle check at the end of the round because we've taken 2 out already now. So as the rain lashes down outside, we've lost 2 Escher here already, but this chick here has some disgusting chem alchemy here. Now we've got lifting and pyrophoric, I believe, on the chem thrower here. And so she can actually place the gas template 6 inches away and actually kick in from there. So it's being placed here on the edge of the gunk tank, and it's gassing all 3 of these guys here, or 2, and a cherub. So we've got a champion here, and we've got a ganger being hit by a flaming gas weapon. I'm assuming you're using your chem synth first?
I already moved.
Okay, yep.
But I'm going to use a tactics. Oh, here's a question for you. If I get all your cherub, does the cherub take a hit first before your ganger, or does it?
I actually don't know. We'll have to look at that, but yeah, we'll get to it when we get to it, I suppose. Yeah.
I might as well play take this card, a new strain.
Yep.
Play immediately before rolling to wound. Add 2 to the result of the wound roll.
Oh god, so you're only on 2s here anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, with all of these. So first you might as well just roll your ammo dice actually to see if you go out of ammo with the thing. So you do.
I think that's 6 up.
Yeah, so 6 up on the...
It's 4 up.
Is it?
Yeah, I remember we looked at this before.
Okay.
I'll roll it for now. And
Yeah, just roll it and have a look. So with 3, so we are out of ammo on the chem thrower there, which is nice for me, but depends what will happen here. So Sister Graver, we'll roll for Graver first.
Okay.
So that will be wounded. Hey! She doesn't get wounded. However, does she get set on fire? She does. So that does its thing. So Sister Graver over there doesn't get wounded by gas, but does get set on fire. And then the other sister, also, wow!
I told you, man.
Wow!
I told you.
Not wounded. Is she set on fire? Yes. So that's 2. Oh, okay, that's pretty good though. And the cherub. Cherub is wounded. First I get a save though before he...
Can I keep that?
Yeah. So the cherub does save the wound, but is also set on fire.
Oh, it's gas.
Oh yes, gas. Sorry, don't get a save. Oh no, I do because it's completely unmodifiable. It's a 4+ dodge basically. It's like an omen of fortune, similar to your, thingy. I'll look that up in a minute, but I'm pretty sure the cherub gets a 4+ invulnerable save against all sorts of stuff. But we will just double check that to make sure. However, they're all on fire. So we just had to have a look at the rulebook quickly about the cherub servitor because this is the first time we've actually used it. It was hit by a gas weapon, and I sort of saved it with the nimble reflex, but we had to just roll off because we weren't really sure whether it is, it does sort of say that it gets a save against unmodified armor piercing, but gas doesn't have any armor pen anyway, and you don't get a save. So we did treat it as just a gas weapon. I don't know, but it's going to get flesh wounded there. All 3 of them are still standing, but on fire. So we'll see what happens in the when they activate next turn. So I probably deserve this campaign, but I so far have 4 fighters on fire, and I'm the gang that should be doing the setting people on fire thing. So I'm going to do that now. Sister Helica's moved forward with the fire pike, and she's going to spray the leader, just able to get in range of the Escher leader there with the fire pike. However, she does have the Omen of Fortune from the cherubim, so we're going to see if that works with the willpower check here before I even do the thing. So let's see, what's your willpower?
6.
It is a 6, is
On
it?
the nose.
Oh, it is a 6. So yeah, we do actually pass that. So I still have to roll the ammo dice because I did shoot. We've got to have ammo dice there, and I've run out. So the fire pike is out of ammo. This is quite huge. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting with priority next turn as well. But there we go. I think we're pretty much at the end of that turn. Are we at the end of that turn?
Oh, I've got my Death Maiden.
We're going to just keep the camera rolling for the Death Maiden. What is the Death Maiden going to do? But it's looking like the Escher are probably going to get the majority of the gunk here because I can't stop them with everybody on fire next turn. So very interesting. However, chem thrower out of ammo, fire pike out of ammo, so the templates are nipping off. She going to also go for some gunk?
Yeah, she's going to double move. She's got 14 inches, so I'm just going to do it.
Don't blame you.
Yeah, just go there.
On the other side there, now I can't charge you or anything, so there you go. So that's the end of this turn. Again, just to reiterate, 4 sisters on fire, or sorry, should I say 3 sisters on fire, and a cherub, and 1 down here as well. Fire pike is out of ammo, and my leader, Cardinal Bolifax over there, is okay, and so is the beast over there too, as the rain pisses it down outside. Chem thrower's out of ammo there. And so far, the Escher have one loot token that they're probably going to be able to get away with now, unless I can do something about it. Now, first things first, we have a bottle check to make, so we need to just roll anything but a 6 here for the Escher. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Now, we haven't got any recovery, have we? So it's straight into priority here now. So black is the sisters. So the Escher get it. So Escher do get priority here as we go into turn 3. Start of turn 3, all that happened for the Escher, and I think it was a wise decision. It seemed boring, I suppose, but what's his face? What is his face? Grub Targerson is making off towards the board edge with his loot token there. Of course, we've got Escher all around this Gunk tank here, and the first activation that I'm going to do is a group activation, because 4 of my guys are on fire. Bolifax is actually going to do a group activation, but he's going to go first. Now he's going to move to the end of the... he's going to squeeze through his mate, move to the end here. And he is going to unload with the flamer from the eviscerator. So, flamer template here. I probably won't be able to get the leader, but again, she's got the omen of fortune there, but... Oh, no, I will be able to get both. We'll be able to get both there, looking from the top. So, first things first, I'm just going to roll the ammo dice, actually, just to make sure I don't run out here. Lots of ammo checks this game already. Fine for ammo. Now, do I wound the Juve on the floor? Oh, shit. Running on a 4. I do wound her. Do I set her on fire? I do set her on fire, so that's not bad. But you get a save, no armor there, so let's see if we injure the girl first. It's a serious injury, so she is seriously injured, which before we do anything else, we just need to roll a cool check for the leader there, actually. So she's got a pretty good cool, I imagine. 5 up, she passes. So the leader's still cool.
Does
now,
Fifth Maiden pass? Oh, they're not close enough anyway.
Fifth Maiden's not close enough, no. So now, do I wound your leader?
Do you want me to do the willpower thing?
Yes, I would wound your leader. I'm just rolling these anyway, because if you fail this, it makes a difference. And would I set her on fire? No, but I would wound her. But let's see if the willpower check for the Caryatid passes, most definitely. Good. Oh, it's double six, yeah, boxcars there. So the Caryatid does save her. Now, the Caryatid wasn't actually in range of being flamed there either. So we do have this here. I imagine the Caryatid has to make a cool check for the sister going down as well, but I imagine the Caryatid's got good cool. Does it?
I have no idea.
Yeah, we'll have a look at that. There's a lot of little funny rules here, but I did say this is a great group activation there, so we're going to do Sister Gaius is going to move in front of Bolifax there, because you can move through your own fighters. Just going to move slightly in front there and shoot both pistols, actually, into the leader there, I think. Let's go for it. So we just did a cool check for the Caryatid. It passed. Sister Gaius here is going to be unloading with an auto pistol, reclaimed, and a needle pistol into the Escher leader there. So we're needing 6s because she has had a ballistic skill decrease. I'm going to use black as needle pistol, yellow as auto pistol. So I said black was needle pistol, so I don't run out of ammo on that, but the reclaimed auto pistol it also rolls another 1 there, so I've run out of ammo on the reclaimed auto pistol. Not great shooting, rolling double 1s there. And that's straight over to the Escher now. See what happens. So my gang's getting ripped apart by this horrific chem thrower, who's now reloaded and is now doing the same thing again to get Bolifax and his sister there. Now, worth noting, of course, Cardinal Bolifax has 4 wounds, is terrifying, True Grit, and Carapace armor, but none of that works for this chick here, so well, apart from True Grit actually, but still it's a gas weapon, negates the 4 wounds there if we actually get through, and yeah, it's quite scary really. It's also blaze too, so well, guess we'll do it. So we'll do the ammo check again first, I suppose, just to see if you do run out again. I hope you do again. Rolled a 6 to reload though. No ammo check, so we'll do the girl in front.
Yeah, you really see some 1s?
Yep, hopefully. Now she is wounded. So that will be a straight injury roll, but I guess
fire
roll
first?
to see fire first, yeah. So is she on fire?
No.
She's not on fire, so that is an injury roll.
Bobby? Oh.
Yep. What's that?
It's a 1.
No, you did wound her, so you're just rolling injury.
No, okay.
Oh, so that was Bolifax.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not wounded, so that's cool.
Is he on fire?
Is he on fire though? He's on fire, but because he has an incombustible Horbuck, he is not. Well, he's technically on fire, but he can ignore it. carry on and move around, but he takes the strength 3 hit each turn. But interestingly, they're not pinned again, which seems really strange when you're using Blaze, doesn't it? But it's a gas weapon, so I suppose it is what it is. But she just gets an injury roll now, so Sister Gaius is seriously injured. Now, does Bolifax freak out? I hope not.
Probably not.
He does. So Bolifax is broken. Oh dear, this is going to be a rout because I've got to still move all the chicks that are on fire now. But yeah, so Bolifax goes 2d6 away. We'll see where he goes. He goes a full 10 inches away. So we'll come back when I've moved him. So that was embarrassing, but this is a really funny game because I'm being set on fire all over the place and I kind of deserve it. On that note though, the Firepike is going to try and reload and shoot. Can I get the lucky one here? No, that was so a 6, but it turns into a 2. What do I do with my second action? I don't want to get charged by a Death Maiden, so I think I'm actually just going to back off a bit there. So I've done all my activations that I can do. The Demon Host is moving off over here because he's got a whopping 14-inch movement if he double moves. So trying to catch grub targets and unawares. However, I've now got 3 fighters that I've got to do Blaze checks for. I'm going to start with Sister Odrad there. So would you like to make a strength 3 hit for me, sir? Does get hurt by it. Now do I save it? I do save it. So I will stand up and I'll go 2d6 in a random direction to try and put out the flames. So I'm going to go that way 9 inches. So you got a ruler there. I imagine 9 inches gets to me to somewhere around here. You might just want to move me just to see, but I'm guessing about it. Well, look at that. I played this game too much. Now, it's a 4 up to put it out. Let's see if I can do it. Hey, so she's out of flame. And that is my activation. And that moves over to Escher. I've still got these 3 over there on fire to do though. Next one up. We just had the Death Maiden grabbing a Gunk token. So the Death Maiden, instead of charging, she's grabbing a Gunk. These guys aren't a threat, so why not? The champion, Mobella's going to go now, but first she takes a strength 3 hit. So she does get wounded by that, and she's got an undersuit and mesh armor, so we'll just see if that gets saved. I think so. Yeah. And now she goes 2d6 again. I'll just roll this quickly. So she goes the same direction, but only 3 inches, which is a bit better for me. Now I believe that pretty much bumps her into this thing. Now this is the question for you folks watching this. Does the Caryatid go with her or go separately? I'm going to say that it goes separately, I reckon. But first we'll see if she puts out the flame. I'm moving away here, which is kind of okay. I don't put out the flame though. There's no one near me to help me either, so I'm still on fire. Now we'll do the Caryatid. So does the Caryatid? Yes, does take a wound, but interestingly, do I get to dodge it? Probably not if I'm on fire, but I guess I'm nimble, so we'll see. Okay, we'll say I did. We didn't with the gas, so fair enough. Now I get to move 2d6 again. So, random direction, same direction, but this time 9 inches, so much further. But we'll, I imagine, bump into this. Am I right? Oh no, it's flying. So we fly over here, don't we? Because it is actually a flying piece there, so I imagine we end up about there. Do I put it out? I've never had to do this before. Now I know what it's like to be on the receiving end of Blaze. And that's that. Escher turn. And the Escher leader just got some Gunk as well, so we've got 2 more Gunk markers there. The Escher have 3 Gunk tokens. Sister Graver, though, she's the last one to activate, and she's going to see if she takes a strength 3 hit now. She does. Does she save it? She doesn't. So she takes an injury dice there before she does anything else. And she's seriously injured, so she doesn't get to try and put out the flames. I imagine we'll just roll to see if they actually do go out. Well, I don't know. We'll have to look at the rules here.
Just say yeah.
It's a bit weird. We just say yeah.
Flailing, she kind of...
But she is seriously injured there first before she even tries to put it out. She's also still out of ammo, so yeah, I think 2 serious injuries might make me make a bottle check. We'll have a look at that in a second. That's the end of turn 3. We had quite a lot happen there actually. I've now got 2 seriously injured, so I've got to roll a bottle check here as well as the Escher, who've now got 3 out, or 2 out and 1 seriously injured. So this is going to be very interesting. Thing that I haven't done yet actually is roll to see if this guy picks up a flesh wound. I'll roll twice just to be fair. Now end of turn 2. I do not, and end of turn 3, I do not. So that's that before we do anything else. Now, just to clear a few things up, I guess first do we do the bottle check? They've changed it in the errata, haven't they? But do we do the bottle check before? I think we do. So I just need to roll anything but a 6 here. That's close. You need to roll anything but a 5 or a 6 for the Escher. So they do bottle, so that does lose them 1 rep. However, they will start having to make bottle checks as soon as we activate here. But now we've got recovery to make. Do you want to do yours first?
Yeah, sure. What are you rolling? Oh, it's just an injury die, right?
Yeah, so we'll just see if this chick bleeds out or not. She is staying the same with a serious injury. I have Sister Gaius here, so I'm going to roll for her. Stays the same as well. I think, and we have Sister Graver over there with the chainsword. Just see if she recovers at all. She does. She gets a flesh wound, but and she did put herself out of fire, so she's back in the game. The big one though is, does Mr. Bolifax down here actually recover? So he does. So he gets 1 XP for that, for coming back from being broken. Now, interestingly, we have priority. So you had it last time, I believe. So I get a 1. I should get it. So now we're going to have to start making those bottle checks for the Escher. That's the first thing we do, as priority did go to you.
Are we in the action phase yet?
Yeah, I guess it just happens at the start of the turn in terms of these guys trying to run away. So I imagine just do one for your leader, and then everyone within 12 inches stays.
Do you mind if I play a tactics card first? Or?
Yep, absolutely. If we've got a tactics card.
Predatory, fear, whatever the cats are. Basically, enemy fighters become subject to the horrors in the dark. So if you're not within 8 inches of any other fighter, you need to roll when you activate.
Wow, okay, so tactics card just came up, and if you're not within 8 inches of any other fighter, Horrors in the Dark kicks in. So Bolifax probably there, and a couple of others, maybe just Bolifac, maybe this one actually. Not Chaos Spawn, how dare you! Demon Host. Demon Host, come on mate, come on. Warp Denizen. But yeah, we'll just roll a cool check for your leader, and everything within 12 inches is going to be okay because of that bubble. Ooh! Fails! The leader is gone. So the Escher leader is gone, which interestingly means that the Cherub is also gone, but the Gunk tank remains, the Gunk token remains there. Now we have to roll for the champions separately. So Death Maiden first. This is a big time. Death Maiden rolls a 4. Is it 4?
Her call is 4.
Her call is 4. Jesus Christ.
Oh, damn, what did I tell you? My luck is really bad.
Wowzers. Should we roll for this seriously injured check down there?
Roll for the champ first.
Oh yeah, the champ, sorry.
She's within...
Yep, that makes a difference if the chem thrower passes. Does she pass? Yeah, 6 up. Does mean that the Juve here is fine too. Grub Targarson though. Now he's probably not got a great call. But we'll see. He is a dramatis personae. Do you want to just do the Juve first while we see what that is?
There have to be lots.
Juve is fine. Juve is fine, yeah, absolutely fine with an 11. Just got a Grub now, I think. Grub is underneath here, about to hopefully be charged by the Demon Host. So he's got an 8 up. He's a scummer, typical scummer there. He passes though, so he does keep the token. Interesting. So let's get into it. Now priority did go to the Escher, so we do have an Escher doing something first. Still got plenty of tactics cards though, so we'll see what happens here. Not a lot really happening here. I did do the Horrors in the Dark test for my troll under the bridge there, and he's fine. He just had to do 1 activation instead of 2. Cardinal Bolifax here. I did a sneaky thing and I moved this chick, just crawled so that he's within 8 inches, so doesn't have to test for that. He hasn't been yet though. But first things first, Merbella and her Caryatid are going to see if they get wounded by the flame that they're on fire of. Does that make sense? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So she doesn't get wounded by it. So we'll move 2d6 in a random direction here, just to see if we can put out the flames. So we've got, a whopping 10 inches this way. So we will go. This is quite fun. Bump straight into this thing. Badumph, right there. Now she gets down on the ground. Does she put the flames out? Come on. Be very nice if I did. I do. So she's put the flame out. Now, Cherub. Does the Cherub join her? Now, if the Cherub gets too far away from her, it could be a real problem. Does the Cherub take the strength 3 hit? I'll just roll it quickly. No, don't think I do. I might have to just look at the... No, I don't. Right, now he goes 2d6 as well, or she, actually. These cherubs are female. And we're looking at a whopping 6, 7, 8, 9 inches that away. So, cherub gets up. Goes 9 inches this way, which means I bump into this stuff over here. And do I see if I put it out? The cherub's obviously very far from the leader, so it will be broken as well if I don't pass the cool check. But first of all, do I put it out? I do. So I put it out. However, do I fail the cool check? I believe so. I have to actually look at the cherub to see if I fail the cool check to be away from my leader. No, cool 5. Wowzers. Okay. So you can actually use these cherubs to go and get stuff and do tasks and things, it seems. But he's not on fire anymore, and that's over to Escher. Escher Juve is on fire and seriously injured. We're just going to roll a strength 3 hit there for the flames. It does wound. Now, do we have any armor on the Juve?
No.
No armor. So she's seriously injured already, but what happens? She's still seriously injured, so nothing happens there. But she's going to crawl.
So you roll to spit out?
I imagine so. We'll have to look into this. She's seriously injured, so I don't know. Does she stand up and run away, or does she just crawl? I imagine she just crawls if she's seriously injured, so we'll just see if the flames go out by themselves, shall we?
Just passing movement her.
Yeah.
3 inches.
Yeah. I haven't got my rules brain on tonight, to be fair. I don't think that would either way, so that settles that argument. Yeah. This horrible, mean chem thrower is now adding even more salt to the wound there with Marbella, who just recovered from being on fire. However, she's using the chem synth here, so she's going to be wounding on 2s. Now, do you run out of chem synth? Chem thrower, I suppose. Let's have a look. We don't. Do you set me on fire? It's still flaming, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, you bugger. So I'm set fire again, can't do anything. I was really hoping to get some gunk. Now the Escher have got away, it looks like, the Death Maiden's all the way over there with a gunk token.
Cool,
so if she passes her cool check, next turn, which she will, she's got a call of 4, she did it last time. However, I've seen stranger things happen, and that would mean the Escher are 2 up. However, they have bottled now, so this is going to be very interesting. I've still got things on fire. So there you go. So more fire stuff happened there. We've got the Death Maiden making her way off there. So with priority, she will get off, and Escher will have 2 gunk tokens already. We've got the Chem Thrower still up here doing her thing. Very, very scary. She's been in this game. What can I say about her? Cardinal Bolifax has made his way in. He is still on fire, but he does not care, and he also doesn't want to put out the fire. He acts normally with the incombustible Hawbuck. However, Marbella has been set on fire again, with the cherub moving in to try and assist her. I don't know, we'll see. The other cherub, Marbella's cherub herself, has gone all the way over there. Hasn't broken though. And we've reloaded with the fire pike here, which was one thing that did happen. Now, end of the turn, we're going to just roll to see, what are we going to do? I guess we'll do the first things first, recovery, I suppose. But bottle check actually for me. Now the Escher have bottled, and I will on a 6. I do, so this is interesting. Now, we'll do recovery quickly. I'm just going to do the sister here. See what happens to Sister Gaius. And that's a flesh wound, so she does roll over, so that means, although I've already bottled, damage is done now, so if I did the bottle check after that, it would have been nice, but it was before that, unfortunately, so she's back in the game. I guess you've got one recovery there, haven't you? The little sister in the middle, see what happens to her. Now, you probably want her to go here, don't you? It stays the same, though. Now, do these guys run away? Now, first we roll priority. Whoever gets priority rolls first for the runaway times. I get a 4. You get a 1. So I get to roll first. Okay, well, Cardinal Bolifax, of course, is going to go first. So he needs a 5 up to stay in the game. He does. So he gets a 6. Now, with the 6, anyone within 12 here is most of my gangers except for Sister Odrad over there. So I'm going to, as she's passed, I guess that means that knock-on effect means that she passes as well. Am I right? Because the champion by default passes, being 12 inches away from Bolifax. Does that mean she also passes over here?
I don't think so, but we can
we'll roll anyway to see, but I imagine if the champ passes, which with a 6 of willpower, 6 cool check on the champion, I would say that would mean that Odryad would do it as well, because we did have a cool increase for her, 4 Nerves of Steel. So there we go. So that would mean that both these two would pass. Yep, so we did the roll anyway, just to see. Now it's your turn. So my guys all stay in the field.
Alright, Death Maiden.
Oh, wow, that's huge! Fuck me! The game is on. So the Death Maiden is off. So we have 1 Gunk token. This is amazing. Got to say, it's been an interesting game. The Chem Thrower has been probably the most damaging thing. Now, do we roll to see if the Chem Thrower freaks out?
We'll roll the girl on the ground.
Yeah, girl on the ground is gone. So she's gone. Interesting. So I can't get the coup de grace on her. That's annoying. And the Chem Thrower now.
Chem Thrower.
I think it's gone. Oh, wow. And of course, we have 1 Juve left.
It's gone.
This rolls nipples, so the entire gang is gone. Interesting. We're actually going to have to look at the winning conditions here, because I'm not sure what happens. A d6 for what?
Since my guys fled, you roll a d6. You get 1d3 gunk.
Oh, I see. Right, so that makes a difference.
So it's at least a draw, probably a win.
Because if I need anything but...
but a 1 or 2.
Yeah, right, okay. Yeah.
6.
Wow, this what a game. But you still get to keep the 1 Gunk token, I think. So you get 1d6 out of that. But what a game. Really interesting game. Very swingy, and all came down to that bottle roll. And it was so funny because the Death Maiden had a call of 4 and passed it in the last turn as well. So, I mean, yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again, stranger things happen. But, yeah, that was Gunk Tank. Interesting, we've played this game before, Gunk Tank, and it ends up always being a bit of a melee in the middle there, but yeah, that Chem Thrower was really disgusting, I would think. Anyone watching that knows what to do with Chem Alchemy now, because that was very damaging. So the Pilgrims of the Cleansing Flame do keep onto the Needleways, actually. This was for the Needleways, and I didn't use a single tactics card either, which is quite cool. So there we go, and that was the game, yeah. But very, I didn't expect to win that one, I must say, but it all came down to that 1 dice roll, really, at the end, I'd say.
Yeah, which is cool.
There you go. So apologies for the sound in this one, of course. I have got a microphone on, but when it's pissing it down and you're in a shed, it's very noisy, so I hope you can still hear stuff going on. But yeah, very interesting game that. I feel very lucky that I was able to defend the Needleways in that one. I think the Escher were incredibly unlucky rolling that call check on the Death Maiden at the end there, and them all bottling out. Yeah, really close run game. Really fun one as well. It was a bit more dynamic than previous iterations of Gunk Tank. This scenario has played out before, because we've played this a couple of times and it has been a little bit one-dimensional in terms of gangs just trying to annihilate each other and not actually go for the gunk. But yeah, my own gang being set on fire 4 or 5 times by gas weapons was a taste of my own medicine, and I fully deserved that. And yeah, I didn't get to do any flaming myself anyway. So yeah, very strange game for the Outcasts there, but looking forward to more challenges as I lead the way in this campaign with the amount of territories. I think I've got 5 territories now in this campaign, so I'm going to have challenges coming my way from the other 9 gangs every single week, so first come first serve really, and you're going to be seeing me trying to defend them all, 1 down. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that battle report. Stay tuned for many more. Please like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.